gosh. Oh my gosh, Amici. We are back. We are back. Back in Plutonium. Nice. Nice. Hello, pigs. Hello, pumpkins. Hello, creeper. Buongiorno, amici. Ciao a tutti. Sono BC, and welcome back to Plutonium. Welcome to my world. Oh, crap. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, gosh. Little intense there. Oh, man. We are indeed back in Plutonium. Out in the mountains here. Lots of pigs around and the pumpkins, just like I remember. And that skeleton was walking with his bow down. Which tells me one thing, Amici. Oh, yes. We are indeed in 1.9. Very interesting. Oh, yeah. Dual wielding. That's what I'm talking about. Woot woot. Nice. If you don't know, you can actually accomplish that by pushing F. F to change your hand. And I'll tell you what, we don't have much armor on, and these mobs are a lot more intense. Really requires some calculated effort. Oh man, I think my sound's a little jacked up. Hold on a second. Let me change this real quick. Ta-da! Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. So, used to be, you would push F3S, the S button, as in Sam. But now they changed it to F3T, so if you ever have to reload your sound engine, not only does it reload your resource pack, but it also reloads the sound as well. No. Oh, a little bit of a delay there. A little bit of a delay. So yeah, back in Plutonium. Awesome. So excited. We are ready to do great things and kind of see what changes have happened in this world. See what kind of things we need to catch up on. And man. Oh, nice. It's snowing. I know there's probably been a lot going on. I mean, I've been out of touch with everybody for a while. I'm sure that there's been a number of things that have changed or come about. I know Carl Heisen's been kind of busy working on his facility, and so I'm excited to see what has kind of come about with that. Oh, and I just need to work my way up this mountain. Great thunderstorm. You know what? That could be interesting because now, whenever there's a thunderstorm, wherever lightning strikes could spawn a skeleton horse, and those skeleton horses can then turn into is there a name for them? It's like the four horsemen. Yeah, the four horsemen. So there's a chance we could run into some of those guys. We need to keep our wits about us. Man, this is sorry, just trying to get my way up here. Ugh. Oh my gosh, come on now, guy. Am I good? Okay, I'm good. Alright, so we're going to keep making our way this way. I think we should be to the ship, or close to the ship. It shouldn't be too far off of this ridge line here. And, yeah. Oh, look at you. Got your little hands up. Want to do a hug. Ow! Oh, and one thing I just remembered. Ooh, crap! Baby zombie. One thing I just remembered is Plutonium is an ultra-hardcore world. So if you're not familiar with Plutonium, if this is kind of the first time that you're joining me in Plutonium since we've been on the Dime Society, Plutonium is a 100% permanent natural regeneration off world. So we do not have any way to regenerate health other than potions, ouch, golden apples, and beacons. Those are the only ways that we can regenerate health in this world. So it's very important that we keep our wits about us. And I've got some... Yeah, let's use this right now. It's very important that we keep our wits about us and play smart and play safe. And, you know, we're not wearing a lot of armor. And, you know, it got to be the point where, you know, a boat. It got to be a point where previous versions of, oh, it's got oars. Previous versions of Minecraft, like 1.8, for example, just were, hello. Oh, this is neat. This is cool. Previous versions of Minecraft, like 1.8, honestly just got to be kind of a little too easy, and so I kind of decided that I was no longer going to wear any type of armor whatsoever, that I was only going to wear boots. But I'll tell you, just in the so far, these mobs are proven a little fatal, and we might find that over time we might have to upgrade our armor until we get a little more comfortable fighting mobs. Oh man, I love the pirate ship. One of my favorite builds of all time. Very cool. My first base in Plutonium, if you're not familiar, but you might have saw that. Yeah, actually, the last episode we talked about it. But this is the finished. Ooh, man, this is the finished pirate ship. So let's see. There should be a nice little access place right around back here, and we'll just bring our. Can I exit? There we go. All right, and this is into the rear cargo hold of the ship. Very cool, very fine. And our galley. And here's the piano that we talked about. You know what? I must have built it in a different orientation in my survival world, because now I'm looking at these planks and they don't face the same way to give the appearance of keys. Very interesting. It's so funny how that really matters a lot in the north-south orientation. Hi, kitty. That cat's there because I don't know why, but creepers love to spawn right there. All right, and that's new. Here's the captain's quarters up here in the back of the ship. All looks well. All right, and you know what? While it's I don't know if it's still nighttime or not. It probably is not. It's probably daytime. But let's go up to the sleeping quarters and see if we can sleep and set our spawn here. Nope. Alright, well, let's go see what this chest is in the middle of the ship, because I do not know whatsoever what this could be. Welcome back, BC. You've got work to do. The HD3. The HD3? For real? For real? That's kind of cool and kind of like, are you serious? So, the HD3. I know exactly what this is. You know, can't you just leave a guy alone? As soon as he gets back, you gotta start making him run errands. Welcome back, BC. Glad to see you were able to navigate your way through the multiverse back to Plutonio. And now that you're back, it's time to get saddled up with your builder's belt, adventurer's hat, and traveling boots. Your departure from this realm left a few things in disarray. Unfinished, and in some instances unsightly projects, out-of-season decorations, and a myriad of machines that lost calibration and caused backup in production. Yeah, I could see that happening with the updates. So it is time for you, BC, to take this book, study its pages of requests and alerts, and complete these projects in any order your imagination and desire leads you. It's time for the Honeydew 3. The Honeydew 3. That's right, Amici, we are now on a quest in Plutonium. We have been left this book of honeydews, and if you don't know, if you're not married, someday you will be, and you'll know exactly what a honeydew is. But a honeydew is when your wife or significant other, your spouse, your partner, whoever just says, "Honey, can you do this? Honey, can you do that?" And yes, somebody's left us a honeydew, which is fine, because sometimes, we lose track of what we've done and what we haven't done. And we need a little bit of a reminder, a little bit of a checklist. And I've done 2 other honeydews in the past. There's been the honeydew and the honeydew 2.0. So it's time for the honeydew I. And I guess since I'm standing on a ship, that's exactly what I'll say. I. All right, so if I'm going to read through this book, I'm going to go ahead and have a seat here at my desk. And let's see what we've got going on. All right. We read all this. 14 pages. Honeydew number 1. Repair all infected item elevators. It appears that a few automated industries throughout the land are suffering production failures. Investigate and fix. Note. Modbot. He might have the clue to what we need. Okay, all right. Number 2, remove out-of-season decorations from spawn. Your sudden departure during the Christmas holiday left the land beautifully adorned with obnoxiously out-of-date deco around spawn. Clean it, please. Complete the downtown cathedral. The cathedral build was an undertaking met with much zest and enthusiasm, cut short by your fancy little trip through the multiverse. Bring that energy back and pop the top on the cathedral. Okay, too easy. I'm looking forward to finishing that as well. Number 4, expand the block exchange. Built well before the introduction of Guardians. Yeah, that was a long time ago that I built that. The block exchange is unable to offer creators with all the blocks available. In addition, 1.9 added more, so let's expand. That's true. Okay, so yeah, all the blocks that came about in 1.8 and 1.9, there's no home for those types of blocks at the block exchange. It's just all really basic stuff. In fact, I don't think there's 1.7. I don't think there's blocks for 1.7 as well. So there's no andesite, granite, and diorite. So we definitely need to expand that quite a bit to accommodate all the priz, all the new stones, and then yeah, eventually if we can get into the end, might be even some more surprises. Finish the Grinchy Tunnel. There was a time when this project's completion seemed it was reaching the light at the end of the tunnel. Pun intended. Then you had to go push that stupid wheel. GG, dude. Yeah, that's true. we were walking through that tunnel kind of showing it off, and we chanced upon the ice cavern inside that area and found that wheel from the movie Lost, the one that Benjamin Linus pushed, and got a little curious, pushed the wheel, and ended up teleporting to Captive Minecraft 2. So, yeah, I guess we should go back and finish that project. I think it was really close to the end. Number 6, complete the interior of the Plutonio Country Club and links. I know this project is massive and somewhat overwhelming undertaking, but stick it out till the end. You'll be happy you did, and remember to enjoy a round of golf. Absolutely. We're going to definitely play a round of golf. Number 7, build a blaze farm. That's an interesting request. Until now, there has been no real justifiable need to have a farm to relieve these guys of their rods. But 1.9 now requires them in the process of brewing potions. Plus, you need a challenge. That is true. Man, it is indeed a challenge to be able to brew potions. Brew potions to build a blaze farm. So we're definitely gonna have to check that out. And if we need them for the blaze farm or for the potions, that's something that I didn't know. So Number 8, spawn the dragon and recenter the mosaic. Oh, okay. The ability now exists to bring the dragon back for a rematch, but the process will center the portal on the island. Let's see how close you came to shooting a bullseye the first time. Challenge accepted. Because the first time we killed the dragon, we really tried to make sure that we killed that lady right in the middle of the island. So let's see just how close we were to the exact middle. It'd be interesting to see if we were pretty right on or not. The only thing is, I wonder if the dragon actually destroys and disrupts the blocks that you create there. If the dragon still only if the dragon only tears out or I'm sorry. You know, like, okay, so currently now, right? The dragon does not break endstone and obsidian. I wonder if the dragon will not destroy builds that you've done in the end, because that would suck, man. Like things that you've already built in the end, if the dragon just can fly through and just tear it all up, what would be the point, right? So, we'll have to see. I don't know. All right, let's see here. What else do we got? Blaze Farm. Okay, number 9. Create a method to dial up the universe of choice. Oh, you must remove the random unknown nature of your travel through the multiverse by creating a dialing method. Hint, consider the help from beyond this land. That's true. Every time we go into the interdimensional portal, we seem to just kind of end up somewhere at random, and it's just by chance that we're now at Plutonium. So we definitely need to create some way that we can dial in the place that we want to go. Kind of like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure when they got in the phone booth and they dialed the year that they want to, or even Back to the Future when they dial in the time that they want to go to. We need a way to definitively dial the universe that we want to visit. And that way we can definitely travel all around the multiverse to different places between here and the Diamond Society, so we're not kind of stuck in one or the other. Okay. I think this part is a good hint. Someone has decided to leave because, you know, just kind of like when you're troubleshooting a problem, having somebody on the phone on the other end kind of can help link two places together. So I might need to bring somebody else here to Plutonium through that portal. Interesting. Number 10. Learn to fly. You'll figure it out. Okay. And 14. Okay, mark your completed tasks to the HD3 here. All right. Well, wow, Amici, we have a lot of work to do. We have, what was it, 10 tasks that we need to complete on the Honeydew 3, and we've got no time to waste. I think some of the tasks that we should complete now are probably some of the easier ones. Let's see here. Repair the item elevators, remove decorations. So let's go to spawn, take care of cleaning out some decorations, and then let's take a look at least getting the sugarcane and the iron farm done. The ink farm is way out at the mission, but let's look at getting those other two, and yeah, let's keep moving forward. Get this HD knocked out. Ciao, ciao. Just coming upon the Nether Hub here, and thought I'd kind of bring you guys in before we head back to spawn. But yeah, so kind of showed you the original concept, and this is what the Nether Hub looks like for real in Plutonium. This is, oh my gosh, this is seriously one of my favorite builds ever, and it kind of held a lot of inspiration for me in building the Nether Hub inside the Diamond Society. As far as concept, being a glass floor over lava, but the two vary so dramatically. You could see here, I don't label any of the tunnels. They're all just themed. So this one obviously goes to strongholds, to the ends. This one goes to my pirate ship. You could see this one here heads out into the Nether, and this one heads to a farm, the Wither Skeleton farm. Let's see, there was another one over here, I think, that's complete. Yeah. So this tunnel heads out to the Guardian Temple, and I think this one here is going to actually head out to the ice plains, and I haven't yet built a tunnel for that. We're still working on the actual tunnel itself, but so much work to do. And you can see here, the platform is up there to someday go multi-tier, but right now it's just not required. So yeah, so we're not going to go that direction, but yeah, let's step into the portal and head back to spawn. Man, check this out. This is the best part right here. Oh, weird. It didn't do it. I was going to say the portal sound came back from like the old school Minecraft is now back in 1.9, but it didn't do it just then. That's kind of strange. And here we are in spawn, man. Oh my gosh, there's beacons everywhere. beacons everywhere. Why? Because again, we're in ultra hardcore mode, so it's kind of nice to have like regen all over, at least all over spawn. So there's the Christmas tree, and we're gonna head to that. But let's take a quick lap around and kind of show some of the things that are on the honeydew list that we need to take care of. This here is the block exchange, and there's a block exchange and a tree farm. And you can see there's a lot of different blocks that we offer, mostly woods and stones, and I think I added the priz later. But we've got a lot of expansion to do, and the good thing is we have a lot of land to be able to do it with. Back over in here, tons of land here, and tons of land back over in this direction. So yeah, perfect place to go ahead and expand the block exchange. These are the gates to the Plutonium Country Club, and you could see it through the trees here. So yeah, we'll get to that eventually since it's on the honeydew list. This is our sheep farm. Sheep farm 1.0. Sheep farm 2.0 is out underneath the mission, but this one was the downtown spawn building. And let's see what else is going on. Pumpkin farm is good because we used dropper elevator for the pumpkin farm, and in fact that's probably the system I'm going to use all over the board. It's a reliable system. People say it causes lag, but it's not like we're continually shooting items 24 hours a day. It's only going to shoot items when it needs to. So this is the deposit area for the reeds. So we'll need to fix this elevator. The iron deposit is over this way. Here's the cathedral in the middle of town that we're working on, that we need to finish. Let's see if I can get a better view of this guy. Oh yeah, here's the cathedral that needs to be completed. We've got the second floor to put onto it, so that should be very fine and very nice to finish out. What else? Carl Heisen's house over here. We'll take his little fancy bridge that he made here up to the cathedral. And let's see, back over here. There we go. And that red and white, the red and white colored tent right there is where the iron comes up. So that's another elevator that we're going to have to fix. Again, probably going to use a dropper elevator because it's not like it's shooting iron like crazy up here. Although, yeah, it's got a substantial amount in there. But yeah. So, sweet. Well, I'm going to get these decorations torn down, and then we'll be right back. Well, like any good Christmas tree, being set up year after year, decorated year after year, we've got it stripped down once again, but man, it's looking a little peaked. Got a couple bald spots here and there. You know how it is. You're especially if you have an artificial Christmas tree, you set it up year after year, some of the branches start to kind of thin out, and pieces break off and whatnot. So we'll have to come back with a little bit of what is this? Pine needles, spruce leaves, and fill in some of the gaps to make this thing a little bit more full and a little bit more rejuvenated. Because right now it's got some of its insides showing out, so we don't want to have that going on. Ooh, gosh, really, guy? Oh my gosh, this is just like a terrible episode as far as creepers exploding. Oh man. Okay, let's see, like that. And come on. Alright, we'll get the rest filled in here very shortly. Anyway, alright, so tree's done. Got most of the decorations back. Didn't lose too many. Got 11 beacons back off the tree. That's terrific. Got all of our gold. So everything is fabulous and wonderful with that. And the tree, actually, you know, we'll see. We're going to fill it out. It might actually end up getting torn down and something else going in its place. But we'll see. Not exactly sure just yet. Let's see. And before this guy blew up and distracted me... oh, we were talking about... Oh, We're talking about heading off and fixing some of the elevators, but what I want to do really quick is grab a chest. We're going to go into Lily Cat's home here. Oh man, iron door sounds cool. Does she have a chest in here somewhere? And look at this, it says oak boat. I wonder if that means you can craft boats in all the different wood types. That would be kind of weird if that was possible. Let's just grab one of these guys here. But yeah, man, all kinds of changes in 1.9, and I'm excited to kind of work through the honeydew list, not only to get plutonium back up to snuff, but I think also some of those tasks we had on the honeydew list seem like they're going to help us kind of explore this update and get a little more familiar with it, and I think that's going to be very good and beneficial. We're going to do what we normally do, and what I like to do is over here. Oh, a couple extras. I'll tell you what, we'll do right here. And we're going to go ahead and put all of our holiday decorations inside here. So that way they're here for next year to be able to use. We'll put the gold in there for the star. And beacons, I think we'll hold on to the beacons. Can I have you? Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. And yeah, we'll hold on to the beacons, and then we'll come back up here, put you right there. I think you'll be fine. All right. So the next thing we need to work on is the item elevators. And before we can really do anything about that, I think we'll do this one first. So before we do anything about that, let's get the supplies on hand, and we'll meet down where I think the trouble is happening. Alright, so here we are down at the root cause of the problem. So in 1.9, it's my understanding that item elevators no longer work. Something about this fence post no longer triggers these items to freak out and go flipping upwards. And I think perhaps it has something to do with the way they changed the hitbox of the fence post itself. I wonder if cobblestone, since it's thicker, would cause it to freak out and work. Huh, do I have a workbench? I don't have a workbench. We'll have to try that in at another time. Now, let me show you what goes on. So what's going to happen is this will basically detect any time there's anything of any amount inside here, and it will just keep going until it exhausts it. And then not only that, but it will also produce the signal all the way up the chain in order to get rid of whatever. So once it comes in, it'll shoot it up. Okay, and it stopped right there because the chain is just not continuing any further right now. But once it does, it'll just work its way all the way through the system. So let me get this finished. Let me get the hopper down in place, and then we'll see it in action. All right, Amici, the elevator is complete. Everything leads back up to the collection point right here. And you can see right now our chest is completely full. But inside the hopper there is nothing. So let's go do a test real quick. And we're going to go down to the base of this farm, which goes all the way down to bedrock. And the reason for it is so that we could have as big a farm as possible without having all the farm be above ground and somewhat of an eyesore. And, ooh, some of this farm is stuck. Why is the farm stuck? Interesting. Wonder if something broke with slime blocks that's causing it to get stuck like this. Okay, that one's fine. We're gonna have to go back through and check that out. Looks like some of the levels just aren't gonna grow, but yeah, and stuff's being deflected out. That's very interesting, Amici. Very interesting indeed. And that last one's busted right there. Okay, well, that's something else we're gonna have to fix. But let's double check the elevator to make sure it works. Water stream's gonna lead all the way down to here, and let's see. Let's go ahead and pop this glass right here. Alright, so I got my hopper in place right there, and let me put a torch so you guys can totally see what's going on. So hopper's in place right there, 26 sugarcane, and there it goes. It's being shot up the hopper chain through our system, And if all goes well, we should see 26 on the surface. And the moment of truth. We got half of them. Alright, the other half has got to be stuck somewhere. There's a dropper there. We got to investigate. We got to investigate. Alright. Okay, nothing here. So, come here, guy. Oh, one shot! So we're not going to complete... We're not going to give ourselves a complete and total 100% go on that particular item of the honeydew. But I think it's safe to say that we successfully tore down Christmas decorations. So let's go grab our book real quick. And I put it in a safe place just so we could be all right with it. So let's see here. Repair infected elevators. Well, for one, we didn't do all of them. We tried out a system that I think it works fine. I've never had a problem of it other places, but we'll try a couple different ways. Then remove the out-of-season decorations. That was the only place that was decorated. So Honeydew 2 is complete. And I don't think I could backspace here. So what I'm going to have to do is just hit here. Number 2, complete in episode 87. All right. And then we'll just do this back down the line. Okay. Well, we got one of the items complete on the Honeydew Amici, and it's just a matter of going through the rest. And I think next time I want to definitely tackle probably one of the bigger items. More specifically, let's see. I definitely want to look at doing... perhaps the cathedral would be great. Blaze Farm's going to take some planning. We got to find the perfect place to really make like a dual or triple Blaze Farm. So got to do a lot of hunting through the nether to try and find that. Not ready to go for the dragon, but creating a method so that we can dial up our universe of choice. I think that is probably going to be one of the next things we want to do, because I would definitely like to have complete and total control of my travel between here and the Diamond Society and wherever else we might choose to go in the multiverse. So perhaps next time we get together, Amici, we'll work on Honeydew number 9, and by that time I hope to have Honeydew number 1 completed and a better solution to show you. But yeah, in the meantime, Amici, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you very much for joining me. It's great to be back on Plutonium. And yeah, if you're just joining us here for the first time, I hope you like what you see. And if you saw something in today's episode that really stood out to you and you want to have more information on, leave me a message down below. I'll point you in the right direction. We've got a huge playlist of all the different episodes in Plutonium that you're welcome to go check out. Again, this entire world is a survival, vanilla, ultra hardcore world. Everything I do is very difficult. and I love the challenge, and we've talked about that before. So leave your comment, let me know what's going on. I love your faces. Ciao a tutti, and bye bye.